so today I want to talk about my fall nail polish picks, and of course, I have no nail polish on in the video. I've noticed that I really don't ever have nail polish on when I film a video, and it's because I almost always film 2 or 3 videos in a day and end the day with a nail tutorial. So that's why there's never any nail polish on my nails, either a nail tutorial or just swatches for the video that I did earlier. Now this video will most likely not have swatches, but I will have close-up shots of the bottles, which I'll have to film hopefully tomorrow if there's a little more light because it's very gloomy today. And I can't get accurate colors with these studio lights. Go ahead and start. I wasn't going to film today because my hair is such a mess, but I just want to get some videos out because I didn't put any videos out last week because I was sick and I still sound a little messed up. So keep in mind when I say fall nail polish colors, of course you can wear any color you want, like any time of the year. It doesn't matter. These are just colors that tend to be more popular for fall, kind of make me feel like fall's coming and that, you know, summer's almost over because I am not the biggest fan of summer because I don't like being warm. I have these broken down into a couple different categories, and then I have a couple different options for each kind of color for some of them. So I'll go ahead and start with like the cream colors. So there are a few colors. Obviously jewel tones are really popular for fall. Those are really deep purples, emerald greens, deep blues, things like that. I actually didn't pick any of those kind of colors for this because everything to me I want to be like metallics, like really rich metallics or earth tone colors, things that remind me of leaves and just stuff like that. So for the regular cream colors, I have 3. The first one is from Essie and it's called Skirting the Issue, and it's just a very, very deep burgundy red color, and this kind of would fall into the category of like the oxblood colors, but I feel like this is a little tiny bit too dark for like to legitimately qualify as oxblood. It's from the fall collection last year, and just because they're not making it and it's not out in the shelves right now does not mean that you can't get it. You can get pretty much any color, especially from Essie or China Glaze, on Amazon. No matter how hard they are to find, you can always find them on Amazon. So this is Skirting the Issue. The next 2 are from Zoya's fall collection this year, and I actually got these specifically for a certain nail tutorial that I'll probably film today. But this is Hunter, and this is, just like it just says, a deeper hunter green, and it's not a super, super dark green, but it's dark enough for fall, and it makes you think of how, you know, the grass is still green, but the leaves are starting to turn, and it's just a really nice hunter green color. And again, these are creams, so they're flat, they have no shimmer or anything like that. And the last one for the creams that I picked is Louise, and this is a deeper chocolate brown. It's not so deep that it looks black. I do have one like that I'll show you. This one is like a legitimate, you can tell it's brown in any lighting. And I know, like, people I feel like have a really love-hate relationship with brown nail polish. You either love it or you absolutely can't stand the idea. I really like it. I like anything that's like dark nail polish. And I've actually made my nails super short for fall because I always think that dark colors look better on short nails. That's just my preference. But this, again, is Zoya's Louise, and this is a really pretty brown color. I tend to not usually buy Zoya's during the year unless it's colors that I absolutely am in love with or want, like these ones I wanted to use for a tutorial earlier, because usually around January they have a promotion where you can get 2 or 3 free if you just pay shipping. So I did that last year, and I have a little list made so that if they do it again this year, I already know which ones I want to grab. So that's it for the cream colors. However, these 3 that I have are also cream colors, but these fall into the category for me where they're the almost black. They are very, very, very dark versions of their shade, to the point where in indoor lighting they'll probably look black. Out in the sun, you can tell what color they are, and I think these are the coolest things. So the first one is Essie's Little Brown Dress, and now this one you can tell if you really pay attention that it's not a black even in indoor lighting, but it is very difficult. You almost have to be a girl or have to like be very picky about your colors to know that it's not brown. My husband was able to tell it's brown. People that I work with thought it was black, so it's difficult to say which way you're going to go with this one. But this is a really nice color. This is, like I said, a very, very dark, almost black brown, but it's just not quite as harsh as a black. So you still get that darkness, but it's not super harsh. So I really like that one. Next one is from the fall collection last year. This one is Stylenomics, and this is the same as Little Brown Dress. However, it is harder to tell if this isn't a black if you're indoors, but this is a very, very, very deep green. So it's that green, almost black color. So I really like this one. And this one is from the fall collection this year, and this is a almost black blue. So it's a very deep navy blue shade that almost looks black unless you're in like direct sunlight. But I like these shades, I really do, because I know that they're not black, and I don't know, I just like being able to wear super, super dark nails without having a full-on black. So there's that. The next one that I'm going to talk about are metallics. And I love anything that's shiny and metallic in the fall, and it's fall and winter, and usually it's the only time of the year that I do like shiny metallic colors. Other than that, I'm usually just give me flat cream colors. But the first one that I have is the only like bronzy kind of color that I have, and this is Harvest Moon from China Glaze. And this is just a really nice shimmery bronze color. This came out with the Hunger Games collection, I believe, but like I said, you can find these on Amazon. Really, no color is out of your reach if you look hard enough. So there's that one. And then the next one that I have is from Essie. And this is the rose gold kind of coppery color from the Chrome collection that they put out, and this one is called Penny Talk. Orly's Rage is similar to this in color, however the finish is different. Orly's Rage is more of a foil, so it has more sparkle and more reflect, where this is just like shiny chrome. So I really like this one for fall also. And then for silvers, I have 3 options for silvers. They're not all exact dupes, but they're silver nail polishes. The first one is from that Essie Chrome collection, and it is called No Place Like Chrome. And again, this will come off like a straight up metallic nail polish. There's not a lot of glass flecks or anything to make it kind of a foil polish. Maybe I should make a video on just like nail polish terms. I might do that, but not today because my hair is just jacked. That is a just plain silver chrome polish. The next two are more foil colors. This one is from Zoya, and this is Trixie, and I have said this before, continue to say this, I think this is the best silver nail polish ever made. I haven't found anything that I like better than this. It's kind of in between a foil and a chrome. It doesn't have those large glass flecks in it, but it does sparkle more than like a straight up chrome polish would. The last one is from China Glaze's fall collection from this year, and this is Gossip Over Gimlets. And this is another kind of glass flecky foil silver polish. It will sparkle a lot more than the Essie one would, so it really just depends on your preference. For the golds, I have 4 options, but I think they're all kind of a different tone of gold, so it's up to you which one you want. The first one is, again, from that Essie Chrome collection, and this is Good as Gold, and this is just a gold chrome. No glass flecks, not a lot of sparkle, just shiny. This one is from OPI, and this is Goldeneye, and this is much more of a yellow gold than any of the other ones. And this does have the glass flecks in it, but this is kind of sheer. It takes quite a few coats to get it opaque, but it will really sparkle out in the sunlight. It's not metallic as much as it is foil. So that's an option. Zoya's Ziv, which is Trixie's gold counterpart. It's a yellow gold, but it's a lot less yellow than the OPI one that I just showed you. And this also will sparkle because it's more of a foil finish. This one is, this is Goldie But Goodie from China Glaze, and this is from their fall collection this year. This one is kind of a dirtier gold. It's not as, I don't want to say it's not as bright because it will still sparkle because it is a foil finish, but it's not as light, I guess, of a gold. It's a little deeper, a little dirtier, like almost tarnished gold looking, but it is still really, really pretty, and it is nice and sparkly out in the sunlight. I have 2 from like the duochrome, I guess, category. The first one is Chanel's Peridot, which is totally absurd to spend this much on a nail polish now because so many brands have duped it. I know OPI has a dupe, and I don't know any of the other brands because I never need to look into them because I managed to get this one first, which I kind of wish I had waited. But this is kind of a gold, green, blue duochrome, and what that means is when you put it on your nails, depending on what light you're in, the color will change and shift, and it's just a really, really cool effect. So this has been out for a really long time, but this is kind of an olivey green, blue gold shift to it. And then the other one is from Essie, and this came out this year. This is for the Twill of It, and I know OPI also had one come out like this in the fall as well. And this one is almost like a dark silver that shifts purple and green. I know this specific kind of one is going to be really popular this year just because Essie made it and OPI made it, and it's just a matter of time before drugstore brands start duping it and stuff. So if you can wait, you might be able to get one cheaper than Essie or OPI. So I really like that one for fall. And the last ones are glitters. Again, I like things very metallic and very shiny in the fall time. So the first glitter that I have is Electrify from China Glaze. This was from the Hunger Games collection. And this is just a finer gold, and golden red glitter, and this looks really good layered over black or one of those browns that I showed you, any kind of deeper color. This will really sparkle. I really like I said, anything that's kind of changing leaf colored or metallic. I love everything fall when it comes to nail polishes and clothes. So that one is a really good one. The other one from China Glaze also is more of a Halloween-y colored nail polish. It is from their Halloween collection from this year, and it's called Boogie Down. And it's just got metallic orange glitters in it, large and smaller ones, and then black and white glitter in it also. And it is very Halloween-ish, which falls into the fall category. But yeah, so that's a little bit different of a polish. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that would look better with this layered over it than any other color. I think it would take some experimentation, but I really do like this one especially for Halloween time. The last three that I have are indies. One from this year, two from last year. The first one is Autumn Harvest from Hit Polish, and this glitter is awesome. It's green, brown, gold, and orange, and they're all kind of shiny and metallic, and it's like the perfect fall colored, leaf colored glitter. I'll link the websites and the sellers below for all the brands that I mentioned, but I'm not so sure how available a couple of these will be just because they are from last year. So this is Hit Polish's Autumn Harvest. I have Pheasant from Rainbow Polish, and I absolutely love this. I wore this on Thanksgiving last year. It's so pretty. It's very, very fine bronze glitters, and then blue and gold, medium-sized hexes, and large red glitters. And that sounds kind of weird. When you look at it, it really is pheasant colored, and it's just like one of the perfect fall kind of combinations. I really, really like this. I wore this over Orly's Rage last year, and it looked really, really good. Something that might work really well over Pen and Talk from Essie or any kind of rose gold metallic like that. So the only issue with that is you do have to really fish for the red pieces. And this one is from Candy Lacquer's Halloween collection this year, and this is again more of a Halloween style polish, but this is called Candies and Crossbones. One of the glitter suppliers started making skull and crossbone shaped glitter, and you know you can't ask these people because they won't tell you because it's competition, but I just really am curious to see where those come from. I want to see what other shapes they have, if they're offering strange shapes like this. There's probably more, but this is a yellow, red, green, black, and white mix of hexes and bars and diamonds and the skulls and crossbones. And it looks like hearts, and there's some circles in there also. And then there is also a really fine iridescent glitter, which is very, very sparse in there. It doesn't take the polish over at all. But this is, again, just a very Halloween colored polish. She put out a polish last year. I forget what it was called, but it was very similar to this one in color, but without the skull and crossbone glitter. I was hoping she would put something similar to that out this year as well, because I was not even aware of Candy Lacquer at Halloween time last year. I'm really glad she put something close to that out this year so I can have that color combination. So that is the last one. Those are my fall nail polish picks, and again, you can wear whatever you want in fall. I like to put some neons on every once in a while just to get a little pick-me-up when you get kind of sick of the weather. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you later. Bye.